Welcome to Uchoose. And Lee might be mute right now. We don't know. So we're going to do a Uchoose troubleshoot.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
There we go.
What'd you do?
I got rid of the mixer.
No.
So we'll see if that must have been the issue. Must have been something tweaked with the mixer. I got to figure
No
out.
soundboard?
No soundboard, I don't think. I mean, you can try
No
it.
gunshots when I try to like lockpick?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's okay. I'd rather have your voice than sound effects.
Okay, but yeah. So it's a work in progress. I don't know if we're recording or not, but we'll make it work.
Listen, everybody. Sometimes you just gotta download that audio, old school, Lee.
All right, let's get the book up here. And
Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Uchoose. Thank you. Thank you.
the finally edition.
Finally, behold my new hoodie, everybody. Yeah.
So, yes, thank you for listening to the Uchoose podcast. If you're new, thank you. We go through these old 80s books, the Choose Your Own Adventure books, and then we mix in just a hodgepodge of the GoBots version of the Choose Your Own Adventure books and see what we come up with. We just close our eyes and just start throwing in ingredients.
Don't be mad at us if your parents bought you GoBots. Although, I won't lie. I was looking up some like eBay treasures. And I came across a GoBot that I almost forgot about. A GoBot.
Well, we try to forget GoBots.
Arguably so cool or so dumb that it becomes cool. It was called the Psycho Future Machine. Here it is. You remember this?
What? Oh, yeah.
And
My brother had that.
And then it literally turns into like a stand-up.
Yes, yeah.
It's a stand-up car.
My brother had that.
No way.
He did. He does. He still has it. It still works.
Bro. And they're not cheap. I mean, they're not expensive. I was like $25 on eBay. I'm like,
Eddie so might buy. He might buy a GoBot. It's so bad you might buy a GoBot. That's
it's so bad. It's good. Like it goes from looking like this, arguably kind of a cool looking like anime car.
It is.
To looking like your grandma was like, I got you a transformer.
Look at that transformer. It's so good.
Here's your GoBots.
Eddie will love that. Little Eddie will love is the transformer. Look at that.
He just loves the craziest toys. It's trans He-Man formers. If anyone in this group hasn't seen the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe trailer,
yes,
get off. Get off this. No, wait till we're done. Then look at it.
Yeah. What do you like to go to? You haven't watched it yet. That's really good.
Stay here.
It really is. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get started. And we're going to go through this book the second time. So this is the Knights of the Round Table book. And last time we went through it, we will go through it again this time. And when we get to the first decision, we will do the opposite of what we did last time, just for the first decision. Everything else the same. So
we can't trust you to make good choices the second time around. We have to make the choice for you.
Yes.
But then after that, you're back on your own.
We want a different story. We don't want the same thing. So it's 1988. Yeah, we're trying to help. It's 1988. Man, good year. I love that year. That was awesome year.
11 years old for me. You were like 16.
Yes. Yeah, I was already on my third heart attack and second divorce.
Second divorce.
Yeah.
your AA meeting.
Yes. I gone through rehab 8 times by then.
I agree, John Kennedy. There's some that are cool, honestly. And, most weren't.
Most weren't, but yeah. So anyway, we'll go through this the second time, and this is the Knights of the Round Table. So I think, Eddie, why don't you go ahead and start until we get to the first decision. Some great illustrations. If you can zoom in, I need to put this in the show notes because there's lots of, I can zoom in on some of this, but there's, they did an excellent job on the books on the shelves and things like that.
There's a whole book on chivalry.
Yes. You need a book on chivalry, don't you?
They say it's dead, but you know what? There's a whole book on it. What do
There's
you
a whole
want?
book on it. Yeah.
All right, here we go, everybody. It seems like an ordinary Saturday. Your best friend is away visiting relatives. You've read all the books in your room, all of them. And there's nothing good on TV. You mope around for a while, trying to find something to do. Finally, you decide to go to the Sword in the Stone, a store that carries comics and models and books about knights and castles and stuff. The owner of the store is an old man with a long white beard. His eyes peer out brightly from under bushy eyebrows. They are fixed on you. The eyebrows? That'd be weird.
The eyebrows are on you.
They're on you. Come back for more, have you? The man asks. You guess you have been coming to the store a lot since it opened a few months ago. There's something about the old days of knights in armor and quests and no antibiotics that you really like. And the old man is very nice about letting you browse. That means you've read most of the books in the store without having to buy them. Get a library card, kid. What are you doing?
Yeah, come on.
This time you want something special. Don't you, the old store owner says. It's getting time to make it real. Ooh. So like all comic book store owners, he's a little weird.
He is.
Just saying. Turn to page 10. Already hopping yes. around. The illusion of choice.
Uh-huh.
You're not sure what the store owner means about making it real, but you nod your head. Because why not? The old man takes a heavy old leather-bound book down from a shelf. King Arthur and his noble knights. You've heard of Arthur, the greatest king the world has ever known? He was the defender of the poor and oppressed, lord of the bravest and most beautiful company of knights and ladies ever to walk the earth. Arthur pulled the sword, Excalibur, from the magic stone when he was only a little older than you are now. No one else could budge that sword. It proved by magic that Arthur was born to be king of England. The bearded store owner, who still has no name, strokes the book as though it were a pet or an old friend. Either way, weird. And yes. Silently offers it to you. Because you and I are old friends. I haven't pet you quite yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that stage in our relationship where we pet each other's beards and heads. Or
One day, here's hoping. Without a word.
Maybe that's step 9, I guess.
We got to get there. Without a word, you take the book and go sit in the cozy chair in the store's reading nook. Turn to page 4. Ooh. The book is heavy. The pages have yellowed with age, and some, like me and Lee, we've yellowed with age. And some of the words are long. But after a while, the reading gets easier. You read about his friend Merlin the wizard and their early wars against the other kings. Then Arthur got the idea to collect all the bravest knights and gather them around a round table with no head or foot, so everyone was equal. He made the knights of the round table promise to fight for what was good and right, or he'd kill them. You read about how the knights went on adventures. Between quests, they jousted in pretend battles called tournaments, or LARPing, as we call it now. Even kids got to have adventures, because kids who wanted to be knights had to start out training as pages, and sometimes pages were the only ones who could escape when everyone else had been captured.
Ooh.
Next page. Ooh. You're just reading a part that goes, then Arthur set up his court in Camelot, and there came the best knights in the world to serve him at the round table, and never a person came hungry to Arthur's castle, but he left it full of bread and meat. Literally, that's all they fed you.
Just bread and meat, that's it.
That's the food pyramid. It's not even a pyramid. It's like a food column at Camelot. They're like, veggies? Fruit? Get out of here. Bread, meat. Like, I brought you some apples. Kill that guy.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
Apples? And never a person came to Camelot looking for adventure, but he left it on some quest or great adventure. Now, one day it happened that when a shadow falls over the page. Turn to page 11. You look up quickly to find the source of the shadow. I'm sorry, the old store owner says. If you're going to keep reading that book, you're going to have to buy it. But that's as far as I can let you read. But why? It would not be right for you to know too much. You have to discover things for yourself. That is, if you're willing. He's talking just like an enchanter from the book. You can almost picture him in a wizard's long robe. It seems as if magic has come out of the book to find you. Oh, yes, the old man says. You know just what I mean. I can see it in your eyes, that hunger for nights and the days of adventure. You're not the first one I've seen in it. Sorry. I'm going to help you get there. Get where, you wonder? To Camelot? That's impossible. But the old man is looking seriously at you with his strange eyes. You can try to learn how to be a knight and help King Arthur. He holds up another book. Of course, if you'd rather have your adventures between book covers, I have plenty of books. You can borrow as many as you'd like. Books have been known to change people's lives, you know. If you ask to go to Camelot, turn to page 14. If you take the book to finish it, turn to page 20.
Okay.
Now,
so
if you remember,
we read the book last time. Yeah.
We did?
We did read the book.
I thought we went to Camelot right away. Yeah, all right.
So
the Watchers will choose for you tonight, kids.
So it's page 14. Wozniak, the Wozniak, the brother of Wozniak.
Literally Wozniak. Look at that guy.
Yeah, look at that. Oh man, yeah. Here's the books we were looking at last time.
Oh yeah.
So, what? Because we read the book. Maybe you're right. Let's see what.
I thought we went to Camelot. Yeah, because let's see if we. Which page was that? Sorry, 11. We go to Camelot. We chose to go to Camelot because the second thing was we chose to be a scullion. Remember that?
Yeah. So 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
I was gonna say I thought we went to Camelot. Oh dang!
Here we go.
There you go.
I know. What if you went to Camelot and you turned out to be no good? Maybe you'd never even get close to being a knight. The chance is too awful to think about. You want to know the complete story of King Arthur, though. So you take the book. After that, your mother is amazed to find you reading all the time. Your teachers at school get used to the fact that you're always working on projects about King Arthur from your book report on The Sword and the Stone by T.H. White to your complete scale model of an ancient castle. You go to the college to study more about Arthur's legend. In time, you become a world expert on King Arthur, but there's a lot of questions no one's ever answered about Arthur's Camelot. You can't help thinking that you'd taken the old man's offer, you wouldn't have had to spend so much time looking for the answers in the books. But who knows what would have happened to you? The end. I think I remember we've done both of these, didn't we?
We may have.
I think
what so, a loser!
So fast. So we have to go to the.
We'll have to go to page 26. No, sorry, 47.
14.
To be a page. 14 is the one that basically says,
yes,
anything is possible in Camelot. So you have the choice of becoming a scullion.
Scullion, yes.
Or a page.
Okay.
Which we chose scullion last time.
Yeah, so we'll go to 47 this time.
47. Should I read that one, Lee, since you got the lame ending?
Please.
The model of the page has nearly shoulder-length hair and wears a little knife at its belt. That's it. You take it from the old man and hold it tightly in your hand. Suddenly you feel dizzy. You don't even know which way the floor is. You stumble forward and find that your feet are scuffing on stone. You're standing in the courtyard of a castle. A young man comes hurrying up to you. When I was your age, he says, we pages didn't just stand around daydreaming. Sir Lancelot and Sir Dinadan are both asking for help. Snap to it! If you go help Sir Lancelot, turn to page 50. If you go help Sir Dinadan, turn to page 89. Lancelot or Dinadan? Saying Dinadan reminds me of the universal greeting in the Transformers movie.
Oh yeah, ba greep, nah we been a bob or something like that.
You're so close. Ba greep nawa greep ninibon, something like that.
Yes,
that's grana weep ninibon.
Isn't that amazing? Or you can remember that, but you can't you can remember something from 40 years ago, but you can't remember what you had for breakfast.
But I can't remember how to calculate the volume of a cone.
Oh man, let's see.
Right,
Lancelot, because I can spell it. Exactly.
Oh, we're split. John Kennedy and Carnivorous right out of the gate.
Oh boy, let me grab. I'm gonna have to
flipping that coin.
Let's get this. Get this loaded because I haven't loaded it yet. So we should. There's the dice. We should have dice so we can have 6 options.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have our logo.
Awesome. I'll get it here.
Gotcha. That's okay. Oh, we gotta. Do you have to map it to that every time?
No. Yep. We gotta map it.
No.
All right. So
there you go.
Head Lancelot, and otherwise Tails Dinadan or whatever.
Ba weep, grana weep, Dinadan.
So Tails, Dinadan, Head, Lancelot. All right.
Dang. How much Lance? A lot.
A lot. Page 50. Okay.
Carnivorous. Beat me to it. That's funny.
Let's see. Page 50. Here we go. You decide to help Sir Lancelot first. The young man is a squire, the rank between page and knight. He takes you where the great Sir Lancelot is, and he's working on his armor. A knight's armor has to be perfectly smooth and polished, Lancelot explains, so his enemy's sword or lance can't catch it. He gives you a piece of armor to polish with a soft cloth. You're amazed that the most famous of Arthur's knights is doing such lowly work, but he says half of being great at what you do is paying attention to detail. I'm riding out on a quest tomorrow. I hear there's a giant in Cornwall making trouble for the people there. My squire is sick, so I'll need a page to come with me to help keep my armor clean and carry my extra weapons. You seem like a hard worker. Would you like to come? Of course, if you'd rather stay here and see the great tournament next week, I wouldn't blame you. I know Sir Dinadan needs a page too. He's got a lot to do getting ready for the tournament. So here we go. If you choose to go with Lancelot on his quest, turn to page 2. If you decide to become Sir Dinadan's page, turn to 17. So let us know in the chat, Lancelot or Sir Dinadan or Dinadan. I don't know.
I don't even know, man.
Just whatever you want to call him.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinadan.
The Dinadan.
Dinadan's gonna feel the back of my hand. What?
He's done got the Dinadans.
I appreciate John Kennedy's enthusiasm. Let's go where?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. No, we're gonna go.
What I picture with John just being the one of the super fans of Uchoose, if we had a fork in the road, and we're like, "Which one, John?" and he just runs right in the middle. He just he makes his own path. He just just plowing through trees and bushes. It's like, oh man,
yes,
I make my own choice.
He's the Leroy Jenkins of Uchoose podcast.
John Kennedy, aka Leroy Jenkins.
He's the man, the myth, the legend.
He's like, dang right, Uchoose.
Darn right.
Lance.
Oh, it's unanimous. So
what was that page?
Page 2. All the way back to page 2. All
right. Hopping all over the place. You decide to accompany Sir Lancelot because Sir Dinadan's a dumb name. The next day, you and Sir Lancelot set off your horses for Cornwall, looking for adventure. You meet a knight with a green shield and green feathers in his helmet, who challenges Lancelot to a joust. You hand your knight his lance. You've been his page for 30 seconds. And you're already like, my knight.
Yes. He's like totally in.
They're 50 feet down the road, and he's like, the road calls
I
my
must
weary
go.
bones. Dude, he was full Leroy Jenkins.
I must heed the call.
Exactly. He's like, the road changes you. You've been on the road for 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm changed.
You meet with there it is. You hand your knight his lance, and the two knights ride at each other. Huh. That could have been worded differently. To your surprise, the great Sir Lancelot is knocked off his horse.
Ooh.
The Green Knight courteously dismounts. The two men take out their swords, and the fight continues on further. Oh, snap! They're trying to kill each other.
Wow.
Man.
What happened to chivalry?
It's about to be dead. But every time Lancelot strikes him, the other knight grows stronger instead of weaker. You smell a rat. At last, he's like the Hulk, bro.
Yeah.
At last, the Green Knight breaks through all of Lancelot's defenses. Wounded, your friend falls to the ground. With a cry of triumph, the Green Knight suddenly turns into a large green parrot and then flies away. A totally normal day in Camelot.
A green parrot? Okay.
Sorcery! Gasps Lancelot and falls into a faint.
Oh no.
You've got to help. You haven't been paying much attention to the road, which you've been on for 3 minutes. You just followed Lancelot. Now you check the sun's position in the sky.
What?
I have my degree in skyology. You can see this.
My correspondence course in telling time by the sun.
You think the east is the way back to Camelot, but to the west the trees look thinner. Maybe there's a castle there. Putting on Lancelot's helmet, dang, bro, stolen valor.
Oh, yeah.
And some of his armor for safety. You're like, for safety, guys, for safety.
Oh, yeah. This is, yeah.
It's it doesn't fit. I got it, You ride off in what you hope is the right direction. You're putting on another man's armor and heading off in the wrong direction. If you go east, turn to page 34. If you go west, turn to page 48.
Wow. Chivalry is dead.
Man, at least Lancelot might be.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Did we just... Yeah, wow. We just totted Lancelot.
We just did. We just fully totted Lancelot.
Yeah.
I pictured Lancelot fighting the Green Knight, and the Green Knight just cuts his head right off. Like you see the head with the helmet just fly, and his like headless corpse. And then you're like, Lancelot, are you okay? Just shout if you're all right.
You look at his beheaded corpse. You're like, okay, do I hear anything?
You're talking to his head. Dude. Yeah. Tell me.
There's Gerald.
Gerald's
in the chat.
Gerald, class act Glaza is here.
Glaza.
One of my favorite humans on the planet, by the way. If you know Gerald, you're in good company. He's a good dude. West is the best. Oh, we got unanimous West. We got unanimous?
Oh, yeah.
Triple West?
All triple West, yes. So
the funny part is if you go west 3 times, you go east.
Ooh. Oh, no. Crap, we're going to be back east again.
Dang it, turned around.
But this time we're going to go to 48, though. So
page 48.
Right. I'll get this one. Okay. Riding west on the road, you haven't gone far when a lady on a white horse comes galloping up to you. Oh, Sir Lancelot, best of knights, she cries. My husband's hawk is caught up in a tree. He'll be furious if he finds out I've lost her. Can you help me? Because you're in his armor, she must think that you're Lancelot. But you're pretty good at climbing trees, so you agree to help her. You have to take the armor off, then you climb up and get the bird. As you prepare to come down, a fully armed knight steps out of the bushes. At last, Sir Lancelot, he says, I have you where I want you, without your weapons. The leaves and branches are hiding your real face. All he sees is the armor on the ground and a hand sticking out of the tree. What a dirty trick. You'll have to think quickly to get out of this mess. If you tell him you're not Sir Lancelot, turn to 113. If you try dropping something on his head,
there you go.
Turn to say page 74. So do we tell them we're not Sir Lancelot, or do we drop something on his head? Let us know in the chat.
John Kennedy, exactly. He's like, good thing I'm in a cinder block tree.
Yeah, just dropping cinder blocks everywhere. Well, it fits with the plot, concussion. We either getting a concussion or we're giving concussions.
I mean, no one, maybe Lancelot, but no one's been fully concussed in this story yet. So,
ooh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, other than probably Sir Lancelot. Yes.
Which I'm just speaking plain. If I was like having to fight someone and I was in a tree and I had like coconuts at my disposal,
Oh yeah,
it's raining coconuts. Bro.
It's raining coconuts. I'm gonna get you. So we got 2 votes for drop. So I think it is drop something on his head. So concuss somebody.
Yeah, tree murder.
74. Whoops, no concussions.
That's me, right?
Yes, or oops, all concussions.
Oops. Ugh, dude. My weekend's been oops, all concussions. You look around for something to drop on the treacherous knight's head. The hawk you strapped your arm to won't drop.
What?
You throw the hawk.
It flies away. You're like, oh.
You're like, silver hawks. You throw it at him and it just flies away.
It just flies off.
Twigs aren't heavy enough. Neither is your shoe. The only thing left is you. Metal, 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 metal. Can you come closer, you ask the knight. I can't hear you. You get him right where you want him, and you jump. You're able to kick him as you drop. Dude, this is a Todd move. This is the Todd.
Yeah.
This is how Todd takes people out. Look at this.
Yeah.
You're able to kick him as you drop, and he falls right over. Nimbly, you jump on your horse and are off and away. You ride for what seems like a very long time. Eventually, you find an old hermit versed in healing. You take him to Sir Lancelot. The knight's wound is not bad. He's just lost some blood. I mean, okay.
Oh my gosh.
You stay with the hermit while Lancelot recovers. During that time, the hermit teaches you much about healing. You'll need it during the exciting adventures that await you with Sir Lancelot and the kings and the knights of the Round Table. The end. That was both awesome and lame, I feel like.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Look at the illustration, how we're like that face that we have. We're like we're ending this guy.
Oh yeah. Look at our face. Like that's straight up murder face right there. We're like, that's it.
Yeah.
I've had it. This guy, he thinks he's dead. He's like, ah.
Oh no. I mean, we probably would have switched that sword around that he has instead of facing the ground, had it face towards him, and we would have impaled him.
Dude, I'm surprised that short sword we had, we just didn't put it between our feet.
Well, that's true, yeah. But how cool are we? We have a bird strapped to our arm, a knife strapped to our waist, and we're jumping down like we're gonna bring death to this knight just by dropping.
Exactly. And exactly. He has the sword sticking out of his chest.
Yeah.
What?
It's okay.
What, bro? What? Is that all you got?
Well, all right. Well, that is the Knights of the Round Table. So we've gone through that twice. So we actually got through
technically 3 times when you think about it.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we got through quite a few on that one. So let me pull up.
Now these books are awesome, but they're almost like a super light D&D campaign.
Yeah, very much so. So we're going to do Wizards, Warriors, and You, the Tournament of Terror, and last time we were the wizard.
For a short bit, Lee, you sounded like Zerg in The Last Starfighter talking. I don't know if everybody else caught that, but it was like this crazy phased effect happening with your voice. Shout out in the chat if you heard that.
I channeled my inner Zerg. So, all right. So yeah, this is the
Empire.
Wizards, the Wizards, Warriors, and You books from the 80s as well. And last time we were the wizard. We were a lame wizard. In fact, we
were
not very good. We were the who was on Dungeons and Dragons, the Presto. We were the Presto of wizardry.
We were.
Just couldn't do anything right. So
John, the guests caught your the listeners and viewers caught your robot voice there.
Okay. Awesome. But wonderful cover. The artwork really good. Again, I know we've said this before, but out of the non-choose your own adventure books, these are some of the better ones.
Oh yeah, the art's crazy. It's only second to my amazing hoodie.
There you go.
Wearing. Look at it. Look at
unicorns.
This. What do you want?
You just need a Lamborghini on that,
dude. And a lightning bolt. More lightning bolts. Get out of town.
More lightning bolts. Exactly.
Anyway,
this one came out in 1986.
Dang.
So I would have been 12. So just second divorce, but third heart attack.
Yeah, I was 86. I was let me do the math. I was 9.
Yeah.
9. So I was on my first heart attack.
Yeah.
But I'd already been in and got out of a motorcycle gang already. So.
Yes. Oh, John, you love these. So did you read these when you were a kid, John? Or do you remember?
Anyway. Please share that with me. I read the Endless Quest ones. I like those too.
Yeah, those were good too. So yeah, let us know in the chat or send us a message and let us know some of the first books you read. Either choose your own adventure or non. Either one's fine. All right, I'll go ahead and do this one since you did the first one last time. So
there's so much exposition in these. Just
there is a lot. So hang on for the ride.
Get ready, guys.
Yeah, it is a little bit long. Once they set it up, though, then it moves pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly.
So, every year on the first perfect day of spring, only on the first perfect day of spring. That's kind of funny how he phrased that. So if it's not perfect, it's not a spring day.
Not yet. Okay. Is it perfect? No. Get out of my face.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with it. Every year on the first perfect day of spring, King Henry opened the gates and the grounds of mighty castle Silvergate for all to enter and celebrate in the games of the royal tournament. From dawn until dusk, Henry's finest knights tested their keen battle skills and courage. And while the contests raged, Henry's loyal subjects cheered until they were hoarse and drank until they were silly. It's funny, they couldn't say drunk, but drank until they were silly.
Exactly.
This year, as every year, the warrior, Henry's most fearless knight, received more cheers and roses than any other contestant. Yet as he prepared himself for the jousting contest, he felt uneasy, seeing the serious expression on the face of his friend, the wizard. "Tell me, wizard," the warrior said, "why is your face not like the spring sky, cloudless and sunny?" "My heart is troubled," the wizard says. No sooner had the wizard spoken than there was a sudden gasp from the audience watching the competition. The wizard and the warrior drew toward the arena where the knight in gold armor astride a white horse suddenly burst uninvited onto the field. With a single blow of his jousting pole, the golden knight knocked sturdy Sir Dwayne to the ground. The crowd booed and jeered the intruder, and in response, the Gold Knight charged at young Sir Gowlord, who
bring me Sir Dinadon.
Dinadon, yes. Yeah, it's kind of ironic.
Bring me Sir Boweep, Grana Weep, Ninibon.
Let's see, young Sir Gowlord, who should have been Sir Dwayne's opponent. Who is this stranger whose armor glows like the sun itself? People asked. Why has he come to mock our games and our king? Others shouted. Sir Gowlord fared no better than Sir Dwayne and fell to the ground with bone-breaking force. The unknown horseman waved his jousting pole to the furious crowd and then seemed to wait for a new opponent. The day grew quiet. Only the moans of the two injured knights and the heavy breathing of the Golden Knight's steed were heard. There is something evil in the air, the wizard said to the warrior. We must be careful. Intruder, now will be taught your lesson. Intruder, now you will be taught your lesson. King Henry shouted. There is one more you must challenge, one who has never been defeated on the tournament field or on the battlefield. The warrior mounted his steed and turned to face the Golden Knight. Then the two horses charged, kicking up dirt and shaking the ground under their heavy riders. The crowd cheered as the warrior and the golden knight approached each other. They screamed as the two men collided thunderously. But unbelievably, it was the warrior who slipped from the horse and crashed to the ground with a swift blow from the golden knight's pole. The crowd's stunned disbelief changed to horror as the golden knight dismounted quickly and rushed towards the fallen warrior, not to extend a gracious hand of victory, but to cleave the warrior with a battle axe that appeared in his hand from out of nowhere. With lightning flash fast reflexes, the warrior rolled away from the axe blow and removed his helmet. "Unchivalrous villain, let me see the face of my attacker," the warrior shouted. In one swift move, he leapt and tore the golden helmet from the knight's head. But then instinctively, the warrior jumped back and drew forth his sword of the golden lion. The crowd screamed at what they saw, for there was no face under the helmet. Instead, an eagle flew screaming from the open suit of armor.
Yeah!
It swooped at the warrior with its talons, extended narrowly and avoiding a blow from the warrior's gleaming sword. Then it circled King Henry and disappeared into the cloudless sky. "What foul wizardry is this?" the warrior cried. "My lord, this suit of armor is empty. There is no man in it." The crowd parted to allow the king and his trusted wizard to join the warrior. Henry's face wrinkled, not with anger, but with grave concern as he looked at the golden battle axe that the warrior held in his hand. Its honed quarter moon blade was etched with eagles carrying swords in their feet, and a similar eagle was etched on the empty armor's breastplate. "It is the crest of the island of Vulcan," the wizard said, running his finger down the sharp blade without raising a drop of blood. "An island of sorcerers and mystics, your majesty," the warrior added. King Henry looked at his two most trusted servants without reply. The silence was finally broken with the arrival of Malcolm and Drayden, two of the guards from the castle Silvergate. They threw themselves immediately at the king's feet. "Your Majesty, we beg for your kind mercy, but we have failed you," Malcolm said. "While we stood at our positions guarding the castle's treasure, we heard many footsteps approaching. Then we grew drowsy and slept. Most certainly, we were put under the wizard's spell," Drayden said, his voice trembling in rhythm with his meaty hands. "We awoke just now to find your Majesty's treasure completely empty. You have been robbed. Sorcerers steal my treasury, while another sorcerer steals my best knights. It can't be coincidence," King Henry said to the wizard. "No, it can't," the wizard agreed. "The Golden Knight was a clever diversion to keep us from noticing the thieves, and to humiliate us," the warrior added. "Then we must go now to Vulcan Island and bring back my treasury and my honor," Henry said. "We will at all costs, my king," the warrior pledged. "No," the king said sharply. That the wizard's eyes widened with unfamiliar surprise. "Do not exact my vengeance. No harm must come to these sorcerers who wears the golden armor. Do only as I command you. Bring back my treasure and my honor. Go immediately." King Henry returned to his castle, and the crowds dispersed to talk about the day's events. The warrior and the wizard, too, discussed the strange happenings as they quickly prepared their horses for journey. The eerie sorcerers of Vulcan Island have always lived in peace with Henry's kingdom. The warrior said, "What brings them to such rude interference now?" "Only the sorcerers themselves can tell us that when we find them," the wizard said. "But I think there is another who shares the secrets of this mystery." "King Henry?" the warrior said. It was both a question and an answer, for the warrior had also noticed Henry's unusual behavior. "He commanded us as a king to return his treasury," the wizard said, "but he hid his heart when he ordered that the magician should not be harmed." "For my part, that will be a difficult command to obey," the warrior said, mounting his horse. "Now the mission becomes your mission. You must choose whether to begin your journey as the wizard or the warrior. How will you choose to seek to restore the looted treasury and the defiled honor of your king?" All right, so last time we were the wizard. This time we are going to be the warrior.
Yeah.
All right. Scott Miller is in the house too.
They're like,
man,
draw your sword, and I'm like,
dry. Oh, okay. Let's see. Should I draw the hilt long, short? There we go. Okay.
This is good. I don't want to lose.
All right. So last time we were the wizard. This time we're going to be the warrior. So we need to go to page 12. So let's go.
Well, and we got to pick 12. Our weapons, right?
Yeah. So I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Select
like,
your
pick
weapons.
your weapons.
So we'll go ahead. Yeah. So I suppose we go ahead and get our weapons first.
Oh,
okay. No. Okay. We do here.
You may use all the weapons listed here.
Yeah. I don't know how. How do you carry all 12 weapons, dude?
We're carrying it all. This is like my D&D campaign. I literally got rid of carry weight in my D&D campaign. I'm like, we're done. I don't care.
Oh, did you see what's on the sword on this illustration? It says forever on the
sword.
Interesting. All right. So do we want to go to page 101 and look, or do you want to read this page?
I'll read 12.
Okay.
You had a lot of exposition. I can't make you read more.
All right.
In how many dreams will you relive the disgrace of your defeat at the hands of the mocking, unknown warrior sorcerer? That is the question you must face every night until you satisfy your king in your heart that justice has triumphed in the tournament between good and evil. You must prepare yourself, mind and body, for you must for your most treacherous and unpredictable adventure ever. This means choosing wisely the weapons you will need to face the sorcerer on the mysterious Vulcan Island. At the back of this book on page 101, you will find the Book of Weapons. Turn to it now. Read about each weapon carefully, because you may take along only 3. In addition to the Sword of the Golden Lion, which is at your side night and day.
Ooh.
When you have selected your weapons, go to page 16 and begin your journey. Now, this is the confusing part. Because if we go to page 101.
Okay. So we only pick 3.
Book of Spells. Book of Weapons. Oh, you may use all the weapons here. I see, but we can't take them all. So we got to pick 3.
So we pick 3. Okay.
But the Sword of the Golden Lion does not count.
Okay, so we get 3 weapons in addition to the sword.
Correct.
Okay.
So, and I'll just read them, dude. Let's just do this.
Yeah, just briefly.
The 2-handed battle sword. This long, heavy sword requires 2 hands to swing, but its weight and the sharpness of its inch-thick blade enable it to cut through armor. A single swing of this awesome weapon is usually enough to devastate a foe. The Cutlass of Cornwall. This small curved sword is efficient for fighting in close quarters. Originally owned by the Cornwall Conjurer, the Cutlass is said to have magical abilities that allow it to keep fighting an opponent after its owner has fallen. Dark legends about the Cutlass say that it has been known to turn unpredictably on its owner. That's all you need.
Yeah.
A rogue sword trying to kill you.
A rogue sword. I know.
The triple crossbow, designed especially for you by the wizard. This crossbow is small and easy to carry, but it can propel 3 arrows at once in different directions. Ooh. This makes it especially effective when fighting alone against many. The bludgeon, a short pole for a handle that ends in a weighted tip with jutting iron spikes all around it. This weapon is unsophisticated but effective. The bludgeon isn't much good against armor, but it can deliver a powerful head wound. The flail, used for whipping and choking. Dang, this is a weapon for desperate situations. It's just a bunch of small bits of food you put in people's mouths, and they're like,
you choke them.
This weapon whistles. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. Many find this weapon unchivalrous, but sometimes the warrior must even use the cruelest tools of his trade. The whistling mace, a long mace with a diamond-shaped, many-faceted blade on the end. This weapon whistles when you swing it. Legend has it that an enchantress is trapped within the blade and sings as she guides it to its destination. You use the mace as a spear or as a lance. Whether or not it's truly enchanted, it is deadly accurate. Like they say, it whistles, but when you swing it, it whistles the theme tune from the Andy Griffith show.
Andy Griffith show. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, that would be awesome.
Like, oh man. The Devil's Dagger! This dagger resembles a small sword, except that the blade is thinner and shorter. This dagger is worn on the side opposite the sword and is usually used to deliver a death blow to someone who has already fallen. Your dagger is called the Devil's Dagger because it was made by Satan, no, because of superhuman skill at using it. And lastly, the flying spear. This silver spear enchanted by the wizard can be thrown 5 times further than a normal spear, and it will then fly back to your hand. Dang!
Ooh, I like that.
A weapon that has been known to shock and terrify entire armies. It must be thrown accurately, or it could possibly fly back at you with unfortunate results. This is like Yondu's arrow.
It is. I like how it can fly back at you with unfortunate results, aka it will impale you.
So we got choices across the board here. I'm a sword and board kind of guy. 4, 2, and 4. Triple crossbow for sure. We probably want to add the triple crossbow.
Okay. Carnivorous Plant says Cutlass of Cornwall, triple crossbow, and flail. So triple crossbow seems to be unanimous.
Yep,
so that
unanimous.
one for sure.
Yeah, triple crossbow.
So we had 2 votes for 4.
Yeah, we have a Cutlass of Cornwall. Scott's thinking.
Oh, that was a triple crossbow. Okay, all right.
Number 2, two-handed battle sword.
I mean, we already got the sword of the Golden Lion, so I don't know that we need 2, but hey, I kind of like the flying spear or the Devil's Dagger.
Between flying spear and Devil's Dagger, which one would you guys like?
Yeah. Number 8 or number 9? So number 8, Devil's Dagger. Number 9, flying spear.
Because we could do the Cutlass. Oh, Scott throwing in a bludgeon. Scott didn't get a pick. We'll do a bludgeon.
Okay.
Bludgeon, triple crossbow, and we'll put it out. Flying spear or Devil's Dagger.
Ooh.
Oh, we got spear, dagger. Can we split the vote between spear and dagger? Here we go.
Carnivorous used the dagger emoji.
Even better. Bringing in the emoji, bro.
Yes.
I mean it can fly.
I know. I know. He's not wrong.
No, that's true.
All right. So
we're going to go with spear.
Yeah, let's go with spear.
All right. We got spear. The bludgeon.
The bludgeon.
And the triple crossbow.
Triple crossbow. So those 3. Remember those 3.
I'm writing this down.
All right. Bludgeon, triple crossbow, flying spear. And so we got to go back to 16. Get back here. This one moves kind of
slow. All right. We're outfitted.
We got our weapons. We got our horse. We're ready to go.
Back to page 16.
16 it is, yes. What is this illustration?
You and the wizard ride side by side. Your horse is sounding like a single galloping steed. The road leads through a forest and eventually will take you to the water's edge of Henry's kingdom. Across the water is Vulcan Island, the home of the sorcerer you seek. But before you've gone too far, your horse stops suddenly and rears back. For a moment, you listen to the night. There's a struggle down the road, you say. I hear the clash of steel and the cries of wounded. Let us see if we are needed, the wizard says. By the time you reach the battle site, only a few torn garments remain as proof of the struggle. This is a bit of a sorcerer's cape, the wizard says to you as he picks up a shred of black brocade.
Ooh.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, what is that?
I have no idea. Someone look that up for fun. Why not?
Okay.
What's brocade?
Black brocade. Okay.
But your certainty doesn't last long because the road divides in two directions. One road leads to Vulcan Island, the other goes to the castle Dolorin, a house of unchivalrous knights who plunder the countryside for their own roguish profit. Each path has fresh hoof tracks. You either set Yet either set of tracks could have been conjured by a wizard to lead you to the wrong way. What was this struggle about, you ask, and which way has our sorcerer thief gone? If you want to travel the road to Castle Dolorin, turn to page 20. If you want to go to Vulcan Island, turn to page 28.
Castle Dolorin or Vulcan Island?
Or Vulcan Island.
I like that. Like I said, you notice we spent 6 pages just setting everything up, got our weapons, but now, boom, page 1, decision.
Make a choice.
Yes, I like that.
I'm looking up what brocade is.
Oh, it's
a heavy fabric.
Yeah, heavy fabric. Yeah.
Interwoven with rich raised design.
Man, carnivorous plant, more emojis, the island emoji.
Ringing it with the emoji game.
Wow. So Vulcan Island for carnivorous plant, castle for Scott. So need one more vote, John, maybe, if John's still there, to break the tie, John. It's all up to you. No pressure, but
no pressures on John.
But you get to decide.
Or Gerald.
Or Gerald, yeah, that's true. If Gerald's still in the chat.
Listen, I get it. I've hopped on shows, dropped some comments, and had to leave.
Yep.
Ooh,
Vulcan Island. So
there we go.
Page 28, John.
28.
That'd be me. So let's go to page 28. Man, these illustrations really good.
They are something else.
Your journey to the lake waters surrounding Vulcan Island is an uneventful one. So uneventful that you begin to wonder when the danger and the adventure will begin. The hoof tracks lead into the water, the wizard says, but I am suspicious of this sign. My friend, we are thinking the same thoughts, you say. This lake might be cursed to your crossing. Help us fly to Vulcan Island, wizard. But my friend, the water may be perfectly safe for us to swim on horseback, the wizard says, and it is not wise to tax my powers before we are standing on Vulcan Island. Then you see a young woman tying a rowboat to a tree on the shore. Girl, we will pay you handsomely to row us to Vulcan Island, you say. She eyes you carefully and seems to recognize you. Then she smiles. You will pay handsomely indeed, the young woman says. If I am to give you a safe crossing, the price is nothing less than the most valuable cutlass in the world. But that is the cutlass of Cornwall, the wizard says. Now there are too many choices. How will you cross the water to Vulcan Island? So we not only get 2, we have 3 choices, everybody. So pay attention. If you have the cutlass of Cornwall, you can choose to trade it for a ride in the boat. Turn to page 39. But we do not have the cutlass, if I remember correctly.
We did not choose the cutlass.
Okay, so that one's off. All right. Or if you choose to swim across on horseback, turn to page 36. Or if you think it's safest to fly across, turn to page 53. So basically, do we swim or do we fly? Let us know in the chat.
I love that you can trade a weapon.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I kind of like that, actually.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice at the beginning of this? So, my friend, we're thinking the same thoughts. And then he says, but my friend, the water. I mean, we're just very friendly with our wizard
we're like,
friend.
dude, I want you to know you're my friend.
Yes. All right. Fly. Carnivorous plant uses the fly emoji. Oh my gosh, so good.
Fly like an eagle. Oh, we got unanimous fly.
Everything. Yeah! Scott Miller's using emojis. That's awesome. Fly like an eagle. Wow.
Even in our last book, we had a kid jumping out of a tree with a hawk on his arm, being like,
I know. Very feathery. We're very foul episode.
Very avian tonight.
Avian, yeah. Okay.
Page
Fly,
53.
page 53. That would be you, Eddie.
Oh, dang. Something doesn't look good. The wizard's face tenses in deep concentration as he mutters an incantation. You watch, waiting for a sign that the spell has been cast. But suddenly, the wizard's eyes open wide and his face pales. My friend, there you go. My friend!
My
What?
friend.
You start to say, but before you can finish, you are holding the wizard's unconscious body in your arms.
Wow.
Moments later, when the wizard stands again under his own power, he says, there are too many sorcerers on Vulcan Island working against me. I cannot cast my spell of flight. Do not despair, you say. We will cross another way. Turn to page 28 and choose
Try again. So basically, they're going to force you into one of those other two choices.
Forcing you to swim.
I mean, well, yeah, we'll have to swim this time. But I mean, if you had the cutlass, I guess,
right,
could trade for that. So
page 36, sir.
So we have to swim. There's no choice.
No choice.
Wow. Okay, here we go. The water is calm and shallow as you ride your horse the first few feet into the lake. Turning around, you see that the wizard follows closely. Your eyes turn everywhere, searching the bank behind you and the banks of Vulcan Island ahead of you, looking for any sign of an ambush or a trap. It's too bad that your eyes cannot see below the water. Your horse stumbles unexpectedly, falling into a sheer drop in the lake bottom, and they drag you with them. You and the wizard fall 50 feet beneath the water. Others would panic, flail, waste their last breath trying to figure out which way is up. But you see quickly there is no need to struggle against the calm water. You must struggle only against the weight of your armor, which makes you return to the surface more difficult. But as you swim, your watchful eyes see what looks like a rusted and seaweed-covered iron door hinge in a stone wall under the water. Every door leads somewhere, and on Vulcan Island, every door must lead to a sorcerer, perhaps the very one you are seeking. If you want to open the door, turn to page 9. If you decide to swim away, turn to page 51. So do we open the door or swim away? Yes, you choose tingles, John. You are correct. So I'm confused. We're underwater right now, so we're going to open the door into the water, or we can go to the surface and swim away, I guess.
Yeah.
Weird. We're 50 feet up. But, I like how we're like, others would panic, but, we're not going to do that.
I'm underwater. I'm wearing 100 pounds of armor. Whatever, dude.
Well, yeah, we're okay. What happened to the horse?
The horse, he's just chilling.
Yeah. Or is it underwater?
All right.
I don't know. Open
Unless
the
we
door.
got some other choices coming here. Our choice has almost been made.
Yes, we'll give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, open the door.
Oh, it's my love. Open the door. Let's see here.
Carnivorous plants at open door. So hey, perfect.
Ah!
You're so unanimous tonight.
Page 9.
Everybody's in sync.
Pretty much.
Page 9.
You break. I'm reading this right. Page 9, right?
Yes.
You break the surface of the water, but only long enough to gather air for another dive below. The iron lock is old and rusted, so it gives way to your sword without protest. But it takes the strength of the wizard working with you to pull open the heavy door. Side by side, that's the way you've always worked. And that's the way you will die as well. Because behind the door is the world's largest, angriest, and hungriest sea monster. Arm-like tentacles coming out of its head slither around your arms and legs. It cares nothing about swords, sorcerers, spells, and the legends that have grown around you and your friend. All the beast cares about is that both of you fit snugly into its ugly, tooth-filled maw in one swallow. The encounter on Vulcan Island with a wizard named Marquith will have to wait for a future warrior, one who is wise enough to avoid feeding time at the fish tank. The end.
Oh man, that was actually pretty funny.
That was good.
That was good. Oh, but John was right. He said you choose Tingles, and that was great. Yeah,
You call him Tingles in.
that has to be one of the most interesting and vivid descriptions of our death.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
No, it didn't just pull away. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. And it did it in such a almost, so it did it in a comical fashion, but also kind of or maybe whimsical would be better than
a little,
comical,
yeah.
But also in a morbid way too. They mixed
Creative,
a good,
cold, and brutal. Thank you.
yes, there we go. Creative, cold, and brutal. That's what I like. The CCC.
Which is how I would describe Lee
CCB.
and me as well. CCB.
Creative, cold, and brutal. All right.
Exactly.
That was a good ending. I like that. That was kind of funny and just, yeah, we should have kept swimming. I know.
Should have kept.
So you can still get these Wizards, Warriors, and U books. They're not too bad, like $8 to $10. Just
that's not bad at all.
Or you can go on archive.org. They've got digital versions that you can get. I would recommend these. These are pretty good. So
going after one of these guys.
That's right. Yeah. And illustrations, just as I would say, just on par with Choose Your Own Adventure, most Choose Your Own Adventure books. Some of the Choose Your Own Adventure illustrations are kind of a miss, but most of them are pretty good.
Oh, so there's some great covers on these, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you like a little RPG light type book, I can't remember if it was this one, but one of them you would flip a coin to decide. I don't think it was this one. It might have been another one that we had read. So
some of these books are up there. There's an original print of $170, dude. Holy moly.
Whew. Okay. Maybe I was wrong on some of them, but I know
this one's 20.
Yeah, I was thinking I got some of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
For a lot less. So we'll be back in 2 weeks, hopefully. Sorry we missed last time, but life gets in the way sometimes.
It does. And it puts us back on the weeks we were this was the Mothman Choose Your Own Adventure. That's great.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Oh, yeah, Scott, we have done Who Killed Harlow Thrombey before. So just to give you some behind the curtains, we're going to go through some of the books we did 5 years ago, and we're going to go through them like with Harlow Thrombey. We'd probably go through it 2 sessions in a row, and we'll just keep going until the hour is up. It's kind of what we'll do. So we will get to that one, Scott. Otherwise, you can go to uchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com. And the old one from 5 years ago now, almost 6 actually. 6? No, it is 6. 6 years ago is there. So,
oh my gosh.
Because that's the first one we did was Who Killed
Dino Island.
Dinosaur Island. Yes. That might make Eddie throw up a little bit. So we do have a few books. Well, maybe next time I'll try to remember. I'll get the list of books that we haven't gone through, and maybe we can have the live audience vote on the next one that we do. So that would be fun, I think.
Untouched treasures that we have avoided.
Yes. Yeah. Some of them, You Are a Monster, which we probably never become a monster. It's probably like You Are a Shark.
We got to You Are a Monster. I think it'd be so fun to find some of those joke covers online. Have you seen that one? 14 beers at Chili's.
That's awesome.
It's so funny.
I've not done that, but yeah. So thank you to everybody in the live chat: Scott, John, Carnivorous Plant, Gerald. I think was in there too. So I want to mention everybody. But also want to thank those. If you're listening later, thank you. Please tell your friends and family and anybody you think that would be interested in this podcast. So share it with them. Let them know we're here. We go live every other Monday at 8:45 Central Time ish, if we don't have technical trouble.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Always a good time. And until next time, you choose the adventure. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everybody.